Okay, welcome back, everybody. So at the conclusion of the last session, you guys had defeated a hill giant to the gratefulness of the sleeping citizens of Malar Farm. You were able to fob it off to a person who bragged, or the head of the giant to a person who bragged that they would pay a sizable sum for the giant's head, which you were able to successfully do with Talari and Thoradin. So the group of you are now back by the cart. It's now morning time, and I believe you were getting ready to head out towards Lyra Heights for the day.
Yeah, sounds about right.
To Lyra Heights, full speed ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Turi, you don't sound well.
Hello. I'm sorry. I seem to have I seem to have got something. I don't get out much. This is new.
See,
You must wrap up more warmly, Turi. It would not do for you to fall ill on us.
I am completely bound in robes. How can I be more warmly wrapped?
I think you should wear a scarf in future.
wow. Could I give like medical advice, medicine,
Apart from wrap up warm,
Chicken soup.
tea? Yeah, herbal tea.
I can drink tea. I will drink tea.
I feel like Krusk would be quite good at tea making, so you can ask him if you want.
Of all his
Seems like
skills.
something.
Who is particularly good at making tea? I could do with tea.
Krusk's hand like shoots up.
Okay, Krusk, no need to get so excited. Okay, you can do it. I don't mind.
I've always prided myself on my tea making abilities.
Okay.
That's great. That's great, Krusk. Okay.
You're definitely shooting a look of disbelief. Okay.
yep. So you're, unless you want to do anything else before you head off, you can.
Not from me, I don't think.
No.
I was a bit
I am
distracted
all
at the end of last session, but I don't think I was doing anything.
No, nothing of major yet. Okay, so you guys can head off on the road. So who's where on the cart? Who's doing what?
I am in the tightest corner in the shadow of the cart.
Who have I not spoken to
I'm in
yet?
that tight corner with you.
Oh, God.
I think at this point, Turi's like, I'll take the warmth. I don't care.
Just happy to spread it.
I'll swap you two over then. So you're at the back of the cart.
Nadia's
Dalton-
probably driving again.
Yeah. We'll
Do you
put
want to
Guile
roll?
next to you. Yeah, if you want.
Oh, hell yeah. Hang on, I rolled a 19. Just let me remember what my... That's a 20, not a natural 20. Oh, no, a 21.
Yep, perfect. Yep, so the horse is very willing to move on.
Which one?
How are you driving the horse? Are you gonna go with purpose, or push it hard, or go as the road takes you? How
Well-
are you riding the horse?
We rushed yesterday, so we're not rushing so hard today. Because...
I'm here.
Hey!
Hey.
Because not fucking the horse up is, a distinct priority if you want a horse, tomorrow, next week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, not pushing it. Not like dawdling along, but not pushing it.
That's fine. Just normal pace is absolutely fine for that then. So the road from Malar Farm, heading more towards Scone Village, is downhill. So it's fairly easy going. Guile, where are you sitting on the cart? Just for reference.
Is everyone sitting where they're displayed
Currently, yes.
on the map? I'm happy with it as it stands. I'd like to be up front.
Wait, who
Okay.
am I next to?
So you're next to Talari
I've already spoken to Slam.
And Thoradin.
and Thoradin. And you got Turygurtha, Thoradin, Talari, and yourself in the back.
I'll try and swap with someone as we're riding.
As
Okay.
you're riding, climbing on the side of the car. I'll be reading the Book of Holg.
Okay.
I might be singing.
Oh,
Actually.
no.
Ooh, we got a
I'll
song.
do a few tunes.
What
Okay.
what does such a song sound like?
Just
Terry
about
will
like
cover her
a
ears.
dwarven chime.
Do you have an example?
ho.
Just for-
Hi ho.
Oh god.
Something to the beat of that.
Terry will
Okay.
100% cover her ears.
I mean, he's just killed a giant. He's happy.
Thoradin is a happy man.
He's a
If
happy
Thoradin
man.
happens to be singing anything that Nadia recognises, she will join in.
There's
Is it-
bound to be something from your
Yeah.
experience with dwarfs. There's bound to be something that eventually he'll get to. Some I assume are rude songs, some not so rude. But
Oh yeah.
Nadia probably does
Explicit
know like,
songs.
stupid pub songs or something, you know.
Yeah.
definitely
Alright.
plenty of drinking songs and the like.
I will be.
Krusk.
I will be.
Yeah.
Is it in
Yeah.
common or dwarvish? The songs.
Probably common. I don't know.
It'd be a mixture of the two, I would suppose.
Yeah.
It'll be like, some of it would be dwarven drinking songs, some of it would be like normal drinking songs.
You'll try and get people involved.
Yeah, exactly.
In this case, you probably find out that Nadia can sing in Dwarvish.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
So I'll let you ride along and discuss while you ride. It's pretty easy going along this road for now. I've just got to go and dish out food. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Thoradin, shut up. I have a headache. Please.
I don't think Turi approves of your singing. He's not
There's
that bad.
There's something wrong with my voice.
No,
Jeez.
I don't feel well, and my head is pounding. Could you just stop?
We should be celebrating. We just killed that giant.
Yes, it was an impressive feat. You got some money. Speaking of, where is that money?
Oh, yeah. Who picked it up? Was it
You
me? Was it,
forgot.
who picked it up? Me or you?
Can you
we
do a
put
bank
it
transfer?
into the banks. I think you gave me everyone else's cut. I can't remember. Shit.
Actually, mate, I don't think I would have trusted you. I've got it.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
I'll double check your notes. I'm pretty sure you transferred yours.
I transferred mine. I have a feeling that I would have kept it. I wouldn't have let Reardon hold on to it because he would never. Sorry, Thoradin. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have let Thoradin like hold on to it. So I was going, yes, I forgot about
Never
that.
get it back.
Here you go. Here's your cut, and I'll hand you 3 because you're kind of in close vicinity. 30 gold each.
Oh,
Sweet.
What,
excellent.
is that to me as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's 150 divided by 5, isn't it? So yeah. 100.
Nice, yeah, I'll take that.
I'll mark that on my sheet.
I will also mark that on my sheet. 63 gold. Pretty rich for a monk.
Not bad.
Indeed.
Terry's then just going to, after taking the money, go back into a tight ball, sitting on the bench with her feet up and her knees to her chin, and basically resting in the corner of the car, her
Aww.
hood up, and her fingers in her ears to deal with the singing.
Oh my word. Don't even think I've got anything.
You look like you're in a horror movie, Arthur. Like someone's about to jump from behind you.
Yeah,
Definitely
the,
could
The way it's
happen.
like blurred. That's cool.
like it's all dark. All you can see is your face. It's very like method acting kind of thing going on.
Well, I want to get into the mood.
Yeah, yeah.
You need a hooded robe.
Oh no, I've got needed hood on my dressing gown.
You have a far nicer dressing gown than I do.
It was a gift. It was a wonderful, wonderful gift.
Who has the sword at the moment? Is it still Krusk?
It was like resting on the car or something.
Yeah, I've got this. I've got the evil sword, as I've got
Have
it
you still got the damn sword?
Well, we established it's not bad. Well, we think
Oh,
it's not bad
Yeah, it's
over
only
long
bad
term.
if you
Yeah.
tune to it, so Krusk can
Still,
continue
I-
being self-righteous and carrying it
So
around.
I'm just guarding it basically.
How long have
I
you
still
been
think
holding
the
it
less
for?
time the better.
Quite a while since since Jimmy, whatever his name was,
Yeah, his
the
name
Happy
wasn't Jim.
Hammers place.
No, Jeff.
If it was.
He had a
Like
J.
2
that's
days, I
right.
think.
Yeah,
It
I
was
heard
definitely
that.
Jeff.
2 days. Is that 2 days?
Day and a half, maybe.
Day and a
You've
half.
held it too long. Just put it in the bottom of the cart. We can all see it.
I can't see it.
I mean, as in, we will all be able to see it if it is in the bottom of the cart.
I do not wish to tempt anyone. This sword is too evil to be.
Krusk, 2 days ago you were going on and on about how nobody was allowed to touch it for more than 5 seconds at a time, and now you are the one who won't give it up.
That's because before we didn't know. We didn't know what the negative effects of the sword were, but it's now since come out that as long as we don't spend too much time. Oh no, wait. How would you say like attuned? Do people know what attuning is in the sword?
You do not try to bond with it.
Yes. As long as I do not bond with this weapon, then all should be well.
What?
You almost sound like Thoradin there when he wasn't willing up to give up the sword.
I've got
You
my.
can't have it both ways, Krusk.
I assure all of you, I'm resolute. The sword will not tempt me. I cannot say the same. for
Yeah, you can't.
everyone
You
else.
can't have
cannot
it.
just-
You can't have it. There's both ways. You can't say Thoradin's not allowed to hold on to it all the time, but I am.
Exactly. You have to be fair to the group. You have a
I-
day. You've had 2 days actually, so now someone else get 2 days. Okay?
This isn't about sharing. This is about sealing away a great evil.
Yes, it is. And quite frankly, I do not trust the sword to be with one person for longer than it already has been with you.
I do not see the need for us to rotate the sword. As long as I don't bond to it, then no harm will come.
Krusk,
Like I
this is
say,
all-
Krusk, you can't have it both ways.
If the
Well,
evil
as long as
if
I
the
have
evil
eyes on,
magic
I'm
can
happy.
If the evil magic can corrupt a blessed sword, what do you think it can do to you?
My mind is
Give you
strong,
great
and
power.
my will is firm. No, Thoradin, no.
I felt the power.
Look, this is why the sword stays. Okay, I don't want anyone becoming tempted.
Okay, maybe, just maybe, we should not give it back to Thoradin, but we should definitely still pass it around. I do not think it is fair for you to put out a set of rules that only you do not have to follow. We are a team. We vote on things together. We agree on things together. You are outvoted. Accept it.
I just don't see the benefit in sharing out the sword.
Well, unfortunately, Krusk, you're outvoted.
This is a democracy, goddammit.
You don't get it, Thoradin. We've all decided you're too bloody minded.
Can I... Listen, I might need my fix though. Can someone just supervise while I have it?
Oh my god!
No,
Wow.
you're
What?
not allowed it, you silly bastard.
I'm gonna grip the sword tighter at Thoradin's words and say, look, perhaps it would be for the best if we just get to Azuf as quickly as possible. If I feel any dark urges, I swear I will hand over the sword, and I trust each and every one of you to apprehend me should I start acting as a character.
Yeah,
Oh.
Krusk, if you feel some dark urges, are you going to want to give up the sword at that point? No.
This is a good point.
You silly fucker.
I will give it up.
Like
Then
you
give
are
it
now.
up now.
My will is like iron.
Oh my word!
Yeah, he's face palming. Like, possibly with both hands at this point.
Just remember, Krusk, there's enough of us to overpower you.
I do not like this conflict in the group.
The conflict is just coming from you, Haiss. Krusk. My bad.
Oh, well done. Nice immersion breaking there, Sonny.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that you're all beginning to covet the sword already. That this-
Say's the guy who won't give it up.
I don't even
Dungeon
want it.
Master
I don't want it, but I just don't want you to have
or
it.
Games
too
Master,
long.
Howdy.
could I attempt a sleight of hand to steal the sword from Krusk?
it's strapped onto my back, so you
Yep.
have to like yank it off.
Yep,
But it'll be it'll be contested by Krusk.
that's
So
fine.
It's literally tied to me.
That's fine.
I mean, you can attempt to draw it. I suppose that would be the way to guarantee to
This is not a good way to get Krusk to.
Oh, I know. I'll just wait until you see what I do. If I can get it, obviously.
So it'll be competing dex checks.
So are you trying to draw the sword?
I'm trying to take it from you. If that means that I have to draw it, then I have to draw it.
So you're willing to draw.
It'll be dexterity versus dexterity.
That's fine. Sleight of hand or just dex?
Just dex against each other.
12.
14.
Wow.
I have 0 dex modifier.
Yeah, against a
Plus
monk,
4.
Like, yeah.
So you are able to draw the sword, and again, like always, you feel the wave of dark energy hitting all your faces.
Nadia turns
so
around and
Thoradin's
shouts,
eyes are gonna go up.
Put that away!
When I draw the sword, I'm going to place it on the bottom of the cart. I'm going to put my foot on it so nobody can pick it back up. And I'm going to say, I'll put it back in its scabbard. And none of us are touching the sword until we get to the next place. And then we decide.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and like tower over Turi and say you would draw the sword of evil to make a point.
Standing is very difficult on the cart.
Okay, I'll like hunch over her.
I'm going to look up at Krusk,
Nadia's gonna stop the horse.
staring him in the eyes and say,
Stops.
do you really want to have a fight about this right now?
You've
Or do you want to get and deal with the sword in a perfectly reasonable manner where we all can agree? You are not the leader here, Krusk. You are not a tyrant. Accept that. We are a democracy amongst us.
You have disappointed me, Turi. This was a petty action to prove your point.
Which could have been avoided
you
if
weren't listening to. Oh, sorry, Sonny. Carry on.
So I was just saying, yeah, I mean, same thing. If this could have been avoided if you played along with us.
This sword is evil. This is no trifling matter. You do not draw the sword of evil to make a point.
We didn't
Just
want
put
to.
the goddamn scabbard in
No,
there.
no. You do not draw the sword that has been cursed by a dark god to make your point, Turi. I'm just gonna like stare at her.
I'm going to stare back.
Krusk, can you put the fucking thing away? It's giving me the willies.
I'm gonna jam it back in the sheath on my strap to me.
Well,
Oh,
no,
no,
you'll have
Turi's
to
just
take it
gonna-
off.
I'm holding it down to the floor. Just put the scabbard on the sword on the floor of the cart.
Stop
But
acting
none
like
of us
a
are
bunch
wielding it or holding
Stop
it.
acting like a bunch of fucking 5-year-olds.
You take this matter too lightly. I'll untie the sheath and I'll put it back on the sword.
There we go. How hard was that? Seriously.
No, Turi. If you ever do that again, we're gonna have an issue.
Krusk, you twat. We've already got an issue. Nadia's going to start the horse again.
Force complies, certainly.
You are the one running around saying...
Nadia, enough.
No,
You have overstepped your bounds.
Wow.
oh. I have overstepped my bounds.
And who are
Yeah.
you
Go
to
back
give?
there.
Who are you to give us bounds?
Oh, shit!
Don't
You
distract
do
the
not
driver,
get-
come on.
As I've said before, this sword is no light matter, and for you to draw the sword to make a point is unacceptable.
Can I cast sleep on Krusk?
I wouldn't recommend it, but you can.
This will escalate the situation if you do it.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's what
She's what
I
she's
mean,
gonna do.
he's only asleep for a minute.
I know, but shut him up.
for a minute, and he might fall out of the car.
All the better.
Someone grab him.
All the better, really, as far as she's concerned.
Nadia is going to turn to Guile and say, "Could you hang on to the reins for a minute?"
Yeah, I was gonna send you back.
Right. If I
She
got
does not
7.
look particularly pleased.
Can you get to the back of the cart while we're moving?
Yeah,
or do we need to
there's
stop?
like a hole.
Yeah, we
yeah,
have been
like-
talking freely, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
I
you
think-
imagine the old like wagons from like the old west,
Yeah.
where it's like the
Yeah.
canopy and there's like a hole at either end.
I figure it would take Nadia some wriggling in order to actually get there and
Yeah.
do anything useful.
Well, it's going to get heated one because you'll know I'm doing it. So if I fail, especially, this is going to get bad.
You do you feel the magic build, and Talari is saying magical words and doing her somatic
Yeah.
whatever it is.
I'm gonna be casting it at a level 2 slot as well, so it's 7d8.
How long does it take to cast?
It's
An action, isn't it?
yeah, it's an action, so 6
So
seconds.
would Krusk be able to react?
He'll
Probably
hear
if I
it and
saw
go
him.
There's not really a reaction to that though.
He's
Well,
got
I
enough
mean,
time to say,
like
oh
grabbing
shit.
her by the throat.
I mean, he hasn't counter spell, so
Yeah, no. But I mean, like in the amount of time of an action, maybe you could tell her to stop or whatever. You know.
I don't know.
I guess it depends really, because I mean, like making an attack or anything could be an action as well. So really, it's just whoever
Exactly,
declares
yeah.
it first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Let's see.
I
what
mean,
happens.
you could try to sleep first, and
Yeah. Right. 70. Oh, 78. Right. I'm rolling d6s. No wonder it never used to work before.
No wonder it's not working.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, you realise that the damage dice just was not correct.
78. Right. Did it roll? Oh, 31.
I do not fall asleep.
Oh god, 2 HP. Oh, you missed it by. Wait, you're not damaged from the fight, are you?
No. Well,
no,
I haven't got any.
You
drink,
would
no.
have
you would have long.
Oh yeah,
you
we
would have
rested.
completed your rest.
Oh dear.
How much has Talari got?
I have 26.
Okay.
I got 22. Well, I'll go with you. I probably haven't written
Yeah,
it down.
there's I can't remember why. But there's probably a reason. I've got 2 constitution, so I get an extra 8. Like, yeah, 26.
Anyway, that's not important. 26 is fine.
Do I know that he tried to cast a spell on me?
Yeah, you would do.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just look at Talari. It is Talari, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna look at Talari and just say, if you ever do that to me again, no, sorry, I'll say, don't ever do that to me again.
Well, Krusk, I will keep doing it as long as you keep acting like a twat.
I'm gonna cast sleep on Talari.
Wow. Okay.
Oh god.
Nothing
Sleepy
happens.
sleep.
That's all.
Nothing.
Do you want me to roll? Or
There's
No,
you
doesn't
can
matter.
try, but it won't happen.
there's some
It's
dark
a
magic going on
half-elf,
here.
Fey ancestry,
No,
bro.
his class is race can't be put magically to sleep.
Ah,
Boy.
Okay.
Suck it!
Nadia has turned around. Like, she's kneeling on the seat of the car and looking in through the gap.
Yep.
And he's going to say, are a lot of you all quite finished being jackasses? And she looks quite cross.
Yep, I'm done.
Good.
Nice.
And she glares at Krusk and Talari.
Kraus is just to say this matter isn't closed.
No, it's bloody not. Who the fuck gave you the right to give orders?
This isn't an order. This is you ordering me to put down a weapon of known evil and then drawing it when you didn't like the outcome. Do not preach to me.
So you are allowed to say that only you are allowed to hold it. You are allowed to say where it can and cannot go, and we're not allowed to argue with you.
Right. This is what happened, okay? I had the sword. We were having a discussion.
You have the sword.
And one of you took it upon yourselves to draw the sword of evil.
You had
Okay.
the sword. You refused to give it up. And so Turi took it away from you.
She drew the sword. There's a difference. And if you don't see the issue with her drawing the sword, then there's nothing we have to discuss.
You still refused to give it up in the first place.
It's not the issue here. The issue is drawing the sword of evil.
What option did you
Krusk.
have?
If I say, okay, sure, Turi shouldn't have done that. That issue is now closed, and we have this issue that you wouldn't give it up. You
Uh,
don't get,
Yeah, go on.
which is why she did it, to take it away from you, because you are acting like you fucking own the place, which you don't.
Krusty's just not going to reply.
You don't get to give us orders. You don't get to act like you're the best thing since sliced bread. Does sliced bread even exist in this
I was
universe?
just thinking. like,
There's
Probably not
there's a-
commercialised.
there's a
Can we?
method to slice bread.
yeah, I
so,
suppose it's,
sure.
you've got knives, you've got bread.
Yeah, but like automatically sliced bread is the point, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
suppose. yeah.
Magically sliced, perhaps.
Most of us
Very
probably
spicy.
think sliced bread's
Sorry,
pretty cool.
guys.
It's still a funny comment.
Yeah.
It still exists.
Yeah.
You do not get to act like you're the most important person around.
Nadia, both you and Turi have disappointed me today. I hope that trust can be restored in
By
future.
not letting you have your own way.
By drawing the sword.
I haven't touched the fucking sword.
You're making a case for the sword having been drawn in the first place, which is an issue which is far bigger than any disagreements that we had amongst ourselves. Now, if you guys had an issue with one person having the sword, we should have continued to discuss it. Drawing the sword was not the answer.
Yeah, but Krusk, the
We
discussion was
all
going on.
felt,
Krusk,
yeah,
we want
we
you to
all
give it
felt
up.
the evil
No.
that came off that sword. Okay, it's not the right answer.
Well, you're not having the fucking thing anymore.
It's irrelevant.
Is it still unsheathed right now?
No,
No.
She,
Sheet on the floor.
Yeah, I think having it on the floor in the middle of everyone is clearly the best idea.
It's going to be very interesting. It's only the start of the journey.
bloody no.
Already had a row.
Oh dear.
Okay, so
I
as you-
apologise for throwing the sword in the face.
Krusk will nod at Turi and say, Turi, I hope... Well, let's see how the rest of this journey goes.
my God.
You keep trying to give orders, Krusk. It's not going to go very fucking far.
Nadia, no orders were given, okay?
Oh, only that you were allowed to hang on to it for the rest of until we get to
That's
our
not an
session.
order, it's a discussion.
No, it wasn't a discussion because you were just going, nope, I'm doing it.
Quote
No,
me,
I'm not having anybody else do it.
quote me the moment where I said, I command you to not take the sword.
The words I command you have to be spoken to be given an order. You need your fucking head examined.
Oh
Quote it.
god.
Where was the order? Where was the order? Quote it for me word for word and I'll back down.
Krusk, you
I
were declaring...
want to hear a quote. I want to hear the quote saying...
Let us speak, man.
I'm really looking forward to going through this recording, by the way. Just-
You were declaring that you wouldn't give it up, and that we weren't allowed to tell you to.
As we already said, it was a discussion between me saying I would rather not give up the sword, because obviously it's evil, and Turi saying that she thinks that the group should share it. Okay, there were no orders given, there were no commands, and
So
Turi's
with,
already... Yeah?
so with 3 people telling you you ought not be doing the thing, and you going, nope, I'm doing it, which is what you were doing, by the way.
It's generally how a discussion works. Yeah, there's 2 sides.
If it were within my power to do it, I would make sure the horse stood on you next time we stopped. And she's going to turn round with a disgusted expression.
If it's not a racist horse, it is now.
I will teach it to be racist. No, she wouldn't do that.
Condition a horse to be.
It's going to end up racist one way or another.
Oh god.
I just reckon it doesn't like the look of Krusk's face.
The big armor probably scares it a bit. Oh no, it's a warhorse.
I'm sure-
So
I'm
it
sure.
ought
Yeah,
to
of
be
course.
the people in armour.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it did have
what's-
lance.
What's
as
I was
Krust's
about to
skin
say-
colour? Is it green?
Green.
Well,
right.
probably
Greenish.
could be the green skin.
I was
Nah.
like, maybe it's got a dislike of people in armour because Lance was a bit of a wazzock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lance was a bit of an ass. Okay. So you can stop the horse multiple times along the journey, and I'll give you the opportunity to get out, stretch your legs, and do whichever.
Argue more.
Probably happened, happening at some point.
Light bickering.
Yeah, bickering, just grumbling under your breath, kind of thing, probably.
It's like a family outing.
Yeah.
We're probably nearly there yet. I swear to God, if you guys don't stop arguing, I'm turning this cart around.
Trying to tranquilize each other, the usual.
Oh dear.
So you get to so you go past the branch to Gon Village, keep going on to Lyra Heights, and you do notice that it's getting a lot more hilly and a lot more mountainous, forested in this area. It's getting darker, and you are very welcome to push on if you wish, but you can also stop for the night.
Hmm.
Probably better to, like, as soon as it starts getting dark, to stop and let the horse.
Yeah,
rest
we've been
and
going all
set
day,
up.
right?
I think we need
Yeah.
some breathing room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably good. Good place to make camp.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's gonna
That's
take
fine.
time to like find a place and set up camp and everything.
I think you're muted,
You're
Louise.
probably right, Thoradin.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah. I think everyone needs a bit of space.
hmm
Separate sense, yeah?
Oh yeah.
So for the
Well, no.
night, can you please roll survival checks, please?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
I rolled a 17. Hang on, what's my survival?
14.
We both
Oh,
just
fuck's
kill all the
sake.
deer in the
Nat 1.
region.
Me and Guile competitively make
21.
camp.
Thoradin can sleep on
And
the
that one,
leaves.
Dad.
Well, now
You can,
one.
sleep, you can sleep on the leaves and go.
That's fine.
You sleep
The
rough.
group as a whole are very capable at preparing your camp and able to share the load very easily. So the night, we'll speed through the night because with all your rolls, you're able to successfully defend the night. What you do notice is that during each of your watches is that there are lots of howling of wolves in the area, but it's distant howling. It's not in, I'd say, within the nearest 20 miles of where you are, if that's the unit of measurement you guys want to imagine. Then you wake up, fresh as a daisy for all of you, and prepare to move on to Lyra Heights. Okay. So,
Start of the day when we're having breakfast, I'm going to give the horse some more treats.
horse really appreciates your treats.
So...
Have you decided to give it a name yet?
Yeah, well, thing is, I wanted to discuss it with Guile because I thought it would stick if there were two people.
You are
Guile.
Guile.
Sorry, Krusk, I'm sick. Mine isn't working very well. No, so my idea was to, because me and Krusk are going to have a discussion when everyone else is going collecting the bounty. So I'm going to wait to corner someone, I think. Because it needs to be a united front. I don't think everyone's going to buy by him calling the horse Guile Jr.
Oh no.
There's more than one of us arguing it.
Oh jeez.
I mean, Turi owes you a favour, so
I'm not burning it on that.
so hopeful.
Sorry, go on.
So you're able to travel the rest of the day. Again, as you go on to Lyra Heights, the road gets higher and higher. There is next to low flattening of the road. It just continues to spiral or go up the road higher and higher, along with the trees on either side of you. As the hill starts to slow down, the horse picks up on this first, but the rest of you do also begin to hear this. Is that you hear the clashing of steel, barks, bitings, and eventually a very loud screech or grunt / cry of like ah as you round the hill, and you can see the walls of Lyra Heights before you. As you round the hill, you see a man leaning up against a wall of the gates, and he has 5 wolves dead around him.
Dead.
He's dead around him.
Love the title.
He is profusely bleeding, and he's very shallowly breathing. You can see him trying. He's got a massive gash down his side, and he's currently like breathlessly trying to cast some form of magic, but with the blood coming out and everything else happening, he can't seem to focus long enough to cast a spell. So he's breathlessly trying to like pad himself back together of the blood coming out of his side.
Alright, I
Should we help him?
immediately get out. And is the cart moving like still quite fast?
Well, you round the hill and see it, so I'd assume you would stop.
Yeah.
Okay, if the cart
are the
stops,
wol-
I'm gonna get out and go to heal him.
Any
Yeah, I'll
wolves
jump
still
out.
alive, Matt? Or are they all
Not-
dead now?
All those 5 wolves that you can see that are dead.
Is
You
he
don't
wearing...
hear any more. You
Sorry.
don't hear any more wolves around. But the doors to the city are closed, or the gate to that city is closed.
Is he wearing any kind of recognizable like uniform or armor or anything like that?
It's just normal armor. His
Just normal
shield, as you can see in the token, is it's got a golden deer on the shield with branches as the antlers. We've got
Okay.
leaves growing on the branches.
Okay, I'll go over as well then behind Talari.
Well, as I'm seeing people get out the car, I'll also get out, put my
Does
hood
the
up,
gold
ready for the
have
sun.
does the gold have a shine to it?
Wow.
Can I
Try and
do
steal it.
perception as I'm running towards him?
I mean,
Shield.
you can assume it's gilded gold.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like fake gold. Or it's like very thin gold just to go on like metal.
Yeah, yeah.
I think real golden armor would be really heavy, wouldn't it?
Well, it'll be very weak, golden armor would.
It's very soft metal.
Yeah, but things did get decorated with it as like an overlay, like Matt says, just
Yeah.
a very, very thin layer.
Gold trim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
gold wash or whatever.
Yeah, the gold that would be on that shield is very small at most. It wouldn't be worth a lot.
The craftsmanship would be likely to be worth more than the metal.
Exactly, yeah. So you see him just trying to... He sees you and he's just there like, help! And then he passes out.
Turi's gonna put her hand on Talari's shoulder because I'm assuming she's rushing over to him.
Yep.
She's gonna put her hand on him and say, "Look, we have absolutely no idea who he is. We have absolutely no idea why he's here. I mean, Leda Heights was meant to be a ghost town. Why would he be here?"
I have little interest in that. As far as I'm concerned, he is wounded and needs healing. We can, if he is trouble, we'll injure him again.
Okay, if you
agree
say
with-
so. And Turi brings out 2 of her throwing daggers, ready to throw them.
Is he? When I get close to him, is he?
Mhm.
I don't know what
Right
what
side.
RP would it look like, but is he doing death saving at the moment? Is he unstable?
Yes.
Is he
He-
unstable?
He is definitely unstable.
Okay. Can
You
I?
need to stabilize him. He's
Can I?
bleeding very profusely out of his side.
Yeah, cool. Can I cast Spare the Dying then?
Yes, you can.
And then,
Spare the Dying.
assuming nobody does anything, can I then cast Cure Wounds afterwards? I know they're technically 2 actions, but we're out of combat, so I don't really know how.
Yeah, there's no reason that can't happen.
Okay.
While you're doing that, Krusk, what are you doing?
Is there any? Can I examine him like a bit closer? Like, is there any clue as to like, why he's here or who he represents? If he's just like a lone adventurer or?
Okay, so you're investigating him.
Mhm.
Thoradin, what are you up to?
I'll be behind Krusk investigating him as well.
You're investigating as well. Turygurtha, you are got your
I am-
throwing knives out.
Probably 15 feet away, ready to throw a dagger at his head.
Fine. Guile, what are you up to?
I'm chilling on the cart.
Okay. and Nadia,
No
what
vested interest.
You're still muted.
Nadia is A, holding the horse, and B, keeping a lookout in case any more trouble turns up while everybody's clustered around this dude.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
a-
look out as well, actually.
Level-headed Nadia, always,
It's very true. You do, so for Nadia, you don't hear or see any other animals on this side of the wall of the city.
Does this mean I can hear some kind of commotion coming from the other side of the wall?
Not majorly. It's
That's still a yes.
Yeah.
you can probably hear there's something on the other side, but that gate door is closed at the moment. You can hear something on the other side, but as to what it is, you couldn't guess at the moment.
She's going to turn to Guile and say, wasn't this place supposed to be deserted?
Not by wolves, I guess. A wolf civilization.
Wolf people.
No, I don't like this one bit.
Okay. So, Talari, what's your role on the cure wounds?
Okay, cure wounds. So it's what, 1d8. 10.
Okay, perfect.
Or maybe he's a ghost.
So, as you do you work your magic on him, you see his wound begin to close, and scar tissue begins to like quickly form over it, and he starts breathing again. He's still passed out, but he's stable. What you can see on him, apart from the shield that declares some kind of clan or nobility, maybe somehow, he has a long sword on his other hand that's currently dropped. The only reason why the shield hasn't been dropped is because it's just strapped to his arm. His armor is pretty generic, really. It's all like browns and like darker tones and greens, leafy greens, kind of to blend in with the forest. So you can imagine him to be some form of ranger, perhaps. But that's
So it's
pretty
leather,
much.
basically, like hardened leather or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be checking his generally, like, medically checking his body, making sure there's no broken bones or anything else of, like, major things I need to heal, kind of thing.
Yeah, in terms of healing, you can continue to cast cure wounds on him, but it doesn't necessarily make him.
No, I'm just thinking more of like an RP thing. Like, obviously, when I used cure wounds, she was focusing on the gash on his side.
Yeah,
but doesn't mean
certainly addresses the thing that's going to cause him most pain.
Yeah, but obviously I want to check the rest of him for, like, I don't know, broken bones or anything else that would be otherwise threatening to his life. Whether there is or not, but that's what I'm going to spend.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thing doing.
There's nothing of that kind of thing. In terms of his armor, it's breastplate, but it's dyed to be more blend in with foresty type.
Is he stirring or waking up now that he's healed?
Well, he's breathing.
But he's not like coming about sort of thing.
No, he's pretty tired. You can certainly wake him up. That's certainly within reason.
Are the wolves pretty standard? Are they standard wolves?
Yeah, this just looks like a normal pack of wolves as you could find anywhere in the world.
I'm gonna look at Thoradin. Thoradin's next to me, isn't he?
Yep.
So I'm gonna look at Thoradin and say, this troubles me. Why this man was out here, and what that noise is on the other side of the gate.
Well, we're gonna have to find out.
I suggest we wake him and question.
You
him
might
as
have
to
some
what
knowledge,
he's
yeah.
Yeah.
Matt,
Hello.
how tall is the wall?
12?
Toss the hobbit.
15 feet?
Sorry.
It's not the Hobbit. I'm thinking of tossing, Turi.
Oh, wonderful.
It's about 15 feet tall and about 10 feet thick. It's about standard, I think.
Nadia's gonna look at the wall, look at Turi, go, Turi, do you reckon you could see over that if you stood on my shoulders?
How about we do one better? Throw me.
We might have jump or something at least.
Yes.
I do have a ring of
I am
jumping.
able to slow myself to a reasonable landing speed. So
Don't we have that ring of jumping?
Oh yeah,
I
do
will
have the
attempt to
ring
jump off
I've
you.
got the slow fall ring,
You do
Use
have a ring
use the
of-
jump ring.
but the
Alright,
ring of slow
says
fall you
Nadia.
have to attune
She's
to.
grinning. I'm totally game. And she'll lean against the wall, cup her hands, and crouch slightly. And put like her hands for you to put your foot in, and then she's basically, when Tiri does that, she's gonna straighten up and just fling her upwards.
So before Turi starts like pouncing at you, she's gonna put her hood up, put her throwing daggers away, and start speedily running at you. And I would attempt an assisted high jump.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you're gonna want some kind of strength roll from me, Matt?
I would assume so. I mean, yeah, let's do strength and dex from. So athletics and acrobatics.
Yes, acrobatics.
So athletics from Nadia and acrobatics
Athletics
from
Nadia.
Interesting.
Oh,
Tariq.
fucking A, 17.
Nice.
This dice right here, is good dice. It likes me. It rolls good numbers.
Lucky dice. I got unnatural 20.
Perfect. Okay. So you certainly do go up the wall. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get up onto where the ramparts are, where like the guards would presumably patrol?
I mean, it depends how much we overshot it.
I mean, with your rolls, you've got enough control to get.
I
to
would
get up.
I would definitely attempt to land on the wall
Okay.
if I
So
could.
You're able to if you imagine the wall's got like little like arrow holes, so it's got like peaks and little like smaller, thinner bits. You can certainly jump up to hold on to one of those sections to pull yourself up.
Yep, I'll do it.
Okay,
I'm talking like old kung fu movie styled, jumping off the wall. It makes no physical sense, kind of leaping.
That's fine for the purpose of
Is
this. it works.
Turi suddenly on a wire?
Essentially, yes.
You can certainly imagine that kind of thing. So, from what you can see of the city, from your point, alright, let's do this properly. Just bear with me. So this is what you can see of the city.
Oh.
You see a
Oh shit!
you see a collection of zombie and skeletons
Hmm.
Not ghosts.
from your position. The three, so hopefully you can see that some have colours on top of them,
Yeah.
and some have skulls. So the skull ones are motionless and are unmoving. You can presume that they are dead again, maybe.
Be dead.
Traditionally
the-
dead rather than the other kind.
I mean, and then the ones with colours are the ones that are moving around.
Okay.
So this
So
is
those,
part of the source of the noise.
So those are skeletons, and what are the other ones?
So the pink one's a skeleton, and then the red and the blue are zombies.
Right.
So coloured dots means animated dead. Little skull and crossbones means just regular dead.
Yeah, same with the wolves.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you realise that there's a big red X that you can put over them.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it like too, because I didn't want to get in the way of you guys moving around.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
So as I'm looking over at this, she
Mhm.
kind of perches herself sitting on the wall and starts staring at the skeleton that's moving, absolutely fascinated.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to take in as much detail as possible before tilting her head back over the wall towards the other side and says, I do not think that man over there is going to be the main problem. Has anybody dealt with, I don't know what to call it. You could say it is the dead that is not dead.
The undead's a
undead,
pretty
perhaps.
common phrase.
Oh yes, the undead. That is it. So there's quite a few of them. Some don't seem to be moving, and a few of them are. And I believe one is completely bone, and the two others have some fleshy parts.
And still moving.
Yes, I know. I have not witnessed this before either. It is quite fascinating, Nadia. You should come and look.
Fuck that.
Hmm.
Okay, whatever.
This is ill news. Can I like shake the guy awake who's
Yeah,
unconscious? Or yeah, gently, not trying to harass him.
you can. So, is there anything Terry or Nadia want to do before we go to speaking to the guy that's unconscious?
No, I think
No,
knowing the town's full of fucking zombies is good.
I'll save my idea for a moment.
Okay.
Jesus.
From what you do know of the cities, is that the way you normally get down from the walls is that you go to a guard tower and there's a set of stairs that go down to the bottom.
Yeah, she's just going to be perched on the side for a little bit, just staring with her
That's
legs
fine.
dangling over.
That's fine, but that's how you would normally get down.
Cool.
So, Krusk, you move in to shake him awake. I imagine.
Can I before he does that? So I'm obviously going to see him come up. I want to hold my hand out to kind of stop him. And I want to say to him, "Can I at least try something first?"
Krusk shrugs and sure.
I want to try casting message on him, on the guy.
Okay.
I don't know how conscious he is, whether he's completely out of it, or because at least then he can potentially relay more information by just whispering than kind of trying to be fully conscious. If that makes sense. I'm hoping that by him doing less effort, I can get more out of him.
I mean, he would be able to talk normally if you healed him enough.
Okay.
Anybody got any smelling salts?
You could.
I was just thinking that.
Alright, yeah, I've got a funny way you can wake him up. A funny way of describing it. Anyway, I mean, you could try message. And he's currently unconscious, so he won't be able to respond. It's not like a dream message where he has to physically be conscious.
She would try it anyway, just so. But obviously, if it doesn't happen, then she'll allow Krusk to do what he's going to do.
Yeah, so you cast your message and he doesn't respond.
Okay.
Or what would you can certainly say your message if you want.
What happened here? What's going on?
Yeah, so no response. Yeah. Seeing this, Krusk comes along, and as you imagine Shrek shaking Fiona awake.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Just by the shoulders and just going, wake up!
1,000 times yes.
Krusk doesn't know his own strength, okay?
Breaks his
Which
neck.
he
Oh god. I think
No.
I'd have to give up being a
Friendly
paladin
giant.
if I did that.
pretty much. No, so he doesn't. So you rattle him awake, and his head does bang against the wall, but he just goes, okay, I'm awake.
It's okay, friend. You're with
Ugh.
allies. You shouldn't be so excitable when you wake up. You could hurt yourself.
My side. Are the wolves all dead?
Looks like it.
It was
Okay, good.
a good thing here.
I was beset upon them while I was trekking through the forest, and I saw the city, and I thought I could get in, but all the doors, all the gates were shut, and so I was forced to stand here, and fortunately my sword was mightier than their bite.
Krusk will nod approvingly. What's your name, friend? Where do you hail from?
My name, I'm Elias. I'm from the family of forest stalkers, and I come from a far away place than here, the place known as Miklicky's Range.
Do we know it?
Oh, it's way east.
Oh.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, and not sure we have the time to tell it.
There's always time for stories.
Is that he's
Perhaps we
dying, or he's got somewhere to go?
Please, thank you for saving me. He looks at Talari, and he puts his hand out to you, and he's assuming that you did it. You did the healing, because he doesn't believe that Krusk would have.
Wow.
He holds his hand out to you, and
Yeah, I'll take it.
he says, he puts his hand back over you, and he says, "Thank you so much. I owe you my life."
Talari will blush a little bit.
He is a half elf.
Okay,
Oh.
fair enough. Yeah, she'll blush a little bit and go, "Look, this is just my job. I'm a nurse. My job is to heal people.
Well,
You have a kind heart, Talari.
Only to some."
Guys, I hate to interrupt, says Nadia. Apparently there's a load of undead creatures lurking behind that wall.
Ah, yes. We should deal with that first.
Oh heavens!
When I hear this, I lean back over the thing and say, "Yep, looking at them right now. They are very curious beings."
What? I'll call up to.
Are they
Turi.
being curious about you?
Yeah. What are
That's
they
not
I
doing?
don't know. Let's find out.
Are they just walking
And
around?
Do you have rope, Turi?
no.
Fantastic.
And Turi is going to cast dancing lights down below around the skeleton and zombie people to see if they react to the light.
It's gonna be like a War of the Worlds. No,
She's
what's it called?
never met
World War
undead
Z.
before.
Sorry, World War Z.
It is a mystical thing to her.
Oh dear.
Is it going to be like World War Z?
I was just imagining all the zombies like piling up and crossing
Go
over
up
the
the
wall.
wall, yeah.
I mean, there's only three.
Well,
That you
Well,
can see.
that's all you can see, yeah.
Well, the dead ones will come back alive.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I'm sure they can believe.
I mean, they're pretty stupid.
I don't think we should antagonise them.
Yeah, I'm with Dom here.
I think we should smash some skulls.
Paladin,
Treasure.
fighter of fiends and evil. You don't think we should go in?
Well, I mean, are there any people in there?
Yeah, they might just be. Who are we to interrupt their way of life?
There could
Turi's
be more.
curious,
There
she's
could be
gonna
others in
experiment.
there. There could be others in there injured.
I'm gonna turn to the man and say, did you know of the undead that reign within these walls?
No, the last I heard of Lyra Heights is there was a very happy town. I was coming here from Wazooth City, and I was actually trying to head to the tournament at Tear Town actually, but
Oh, you're a bit late.
I am. God damn it!
In weeks.
I shouldn't have paid the man in advance.
What man was this? He took you here, or where did he?
No,
Take...
to book my spot on the tournament.
Oh right.
It was a 10 gold buy-in, and I was certain I could walk the journey, but I seem to have.
Well, if you lost to 5 wolves, you wouldn't have got too far anyway. You're okay, lad.
Wow. Are the fighters that good there? It must have been. Is it over then?
Yeah, it was rigged anyway.
Who won the fight?
Hulk.
Was it Hulk? Was it Hulk, right?
Hulk.
Ah, Hulk. Do you know they got a book about him?
Yes, we are aware of said book. Anyway, I believe we should investigate this town. Town? City?
Yeah, Turi's put dancing lights down there and is basically moving them around the undead to see how they react to them.
If
I
we,
mean, they're pretty uninterested about those lights. They're pretty stupid.
So they're just walking past them. Notice, hey guys, they do not react to light. We could use this to our advantage.
Matt, have I lived in this town specifically before? I know
Yes.
I'm like from. Okay, yep.
So yes, this is exactly the city that you lived in,
Okay, yeah.
and yes.
Hmm.
Krusk seems pretty.
Backstory.
Yeah, Krusk seems pretty chill about it, considering. So, are we not noticing any sort of outward emotion from him at all, or any indication?
Well, I mean, are you looking closely?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
There you
I'm asking if you're being obvious about it, really.
go. If you watch closely, you might see he's quite uncomfortable. I'd say.
Okay. Yeah.
well,
Um,
I guess we're down to a vote. Who's in agreement for ridding the town of this undead-ish problem?
Absolutely not. It's confined to the walls. Leave it in there.
If somebody could chuck me a rope, I could, throw it down and tie it up here.
I mean,
So they
we
can
should-
climb up and get us.
Oh,
Elias pipes up and says, "We really should set the dead to rest, should we not? They were people after all."
Agreed.
Turi?
Yep.
Are the other doors locked?
oh, Turi does not know. Turi would like
Can
to
you see
look.
from here?
I mean,
Can
you can walk the walls.
I will walk the walls to find if there are any unlocked doors, but I will do so stealthily.
How about we tie a rope just in case the worst should happen?
It's okay, I'll be right back. Don't worry about it.
does not fill me with hope.
She's already gone.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
And that is an 18 on my
Okay,
stealth
so
roll.
which way are you going? To the north or to the south?
I'll go north first.
Okay, so to the north, I might as well reveal the city actually.
It's always good to have a scout.
Caesar's way to reveal. Bear with me while I got to reveal.
You can just turn Fog of War off. That'll take it off over everything.
Yeah, but that'll reveal the
Okay.
water side of the
Fair
area,
enough.
which is a pain.
Fine.
There we go.
Blimey.
There's,
Yeah,
definitely,
so-
there's definitely treasure in there.
Do I see any unlocked gates? Or any
So-
open gates?
So as you walk around, all the gates are shut, but the mechanism for opening them is around the top of the walls. So as you go around, they're all shut, as Elias can also vouch for, at least from the south areas. But the mechanism to open them is still workable. You can still try and activate them.
So after I've stealthed round my perimeter,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look back down at the group and just be like, so I could open any of the gates, and I'm pretty sure the east gate is the safest one to go through, because there's nothing there at the moment.
Makes sense.
It
Are
would-
they doing anything, or are they just wandering around?
They're kind of just wandering around. I haven't seen anybody else in there, but quite frankly, I'm very intrigued, and I think we should go down there.
Indeed.
What makes an undead? Matt,
Hello.
a great and wonderful GM, does Nadia
Mhm.
have any idea what one does with a zombie? Or how
Yeah.
a zombie becomes a zombie rather than a corpse of the usual kind?
So the normal way how a person dies, the normal burial rites would involve a pyre to burn them, so that and that's only because of after the Holy War, what happened with Merkel, the dead began to rise, who those who were not put to rest, effectively.
Right.
So the solution to that most people have found is burning them. This puts them to rest very easily once they are not moving anymore.
So we got to burn them. Set them on fire.
So what you can also see as you're going around the city, Terry, is that parts of the walls and some of the houses have burnt and crumbled from the few years or so that it's been derelict.
Also, someone has been burning buildings in here. I assume to deal with the what did you call it? Undead. That is it.
Or maybe they were attacked and they didn't bother to burn. There was nobody left to burn the bodies.
Did you say some of the buildings are still on fire, or they were just burnt out?
Just
No,
burn-
they're burnt
burnt
out.
out.
They're burnt out, so it's been like this for a while. Do we reckon?
Yeah.
So low chance of survivors then.
It's a sad state of affairs, though, to see this town brought so low. This was a safe haven for many. It was a joyous place. We should pay our respects by cleansing it of the
Indeed.
undead that now pollute it.
It would be.
So
the right
what
thing
you're
to do.
saying is we can go in and we can...
Yeah.
I believe
Open
we
the gate
should.
up.
I believe we should cleanse this town.
How do you get rid of an undead thing?
Smash their
Anybody
skulls
got a
in.
torch? I can light some arrows.
Yes.
Does anyone have oil?
No.
That'd be so cool. Put our weapons on fire.
I have a variety of spells that cause fire.
Yeah, I mean
Do you
decapitation
need
will work as
fire?
well, right?
Yeah, just smash some
Well,
skulls.
normally, to be perfectly honest, I believe you have to kill the said undead, ironically first.
Yes, but
Is this
how
guy
do
coming
you
with
kill
us?
something that's already dead?
Hit it until it stops moving.
Smite it with the power of
She-
Tish.
she-
Talari, do you still have that book? Could you look at bony-looking things, humanoid things,
Yeah.
and some more fleshy type
Yeah.
looking humanoid things?
I was
Nadia
looking.
is
I'm sorry.
Nadia's going to grin and say, "I thought you were about to suggest she hit them with the book."
Well, if it comes down to it, that might be a great idea.
I have stated in the past that I have been looking extensively at the undead sections of the book.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to there. That I know where they are.
Yeah. So, for the skeleton, I mean, what the image for the skeleton is Hulk basically doing a baseball bat on the head and like knocking it for like a home run.
Right.
And so the skeleton is particularly vulnerable to heavy, hard things that can bludgeon.
Yep.
You get from a mixture of the skeletons that he's found. They generally have a short sword or a short bow, and they're pretty weak. They're normally wearing the armor that they died in.
Yeah.
And they're generally relatively weak. Zombies, on the other hand, because generally arise from commoners. So you imagine the skeletons were the guards, and then the zombies were the civilians of the city, and so they're normally wearing just common clothes that are now just like torn and shredded.
Yeah.
But their undeadness has given them an extra bit of fortitude. And so they're slightly tougher to take down. But they're generally speaking, don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
They generally just use the fists or just like flailing of their bodies to slam against somebody.
Yeah.
So in character, we don't know about the undead fortitude thing they have.
Well, I'm
No.
reading. Oh no, so I'm not even getting that. Okay.
Well, from the book, but you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
We
going to
wouldn't know
relay.
that,
I'm going to
yeah.
relay.
Krusk wouldn't know in character.
Yeah.
Of that.
That's
I mean, I'm
fine,
going to
yeah.
obviously relay all the information anyway, especially the whole hitting the skeletons more with blunt objects rather than sharp objects,
So what you're saying is we have to hit them really, really hard.
basically. Yes.
Great.
It is-
Zombies, you know that sometimes they may go down and come back up.
Oh, we would know. Okay.
Well,
no,
that's
from
from
the
the
book.
It's what the book says.
Okay.
Also
So
says
relaying that from the
yeah,
book.
Yeah, so it says that the zombies. Well, we have to make sure they're definitely dead because they can get back up. So decapitating might be a
I
good
was
idea.
about to say, can they get back up without a head?
I'm pretty
would
sure
say-
they can
I think
get back up.
the
and-
theme here is to remove the head from the rest of the body.
That seems like a bit of an odd thing for something that's like dead. Is it using its head for anything?
Who knows? Can't hurt to be careful, I suppose. Just to
We
be
can
sure.
try. I look forward to trying.
We can
We should-
also burn them, like the zombies. I mean, you can't burn a skeleton really, but we can at least burn the zombies to make sure they don't get back up again.
True, we can burn the zombies, maybe crush the bones of the skeletons.
Indeed.
Has anybody got a tinderbox or something that I could light my arrows with? I feel like fire would be helpful in this scenario.
I don't have a tinderbox, no.
Don't you have a
Alive.
tinderbox?
Raises his hand and say, "I have torches you could use."
I've
Excellent.
got a tinderbox.
Generally, I have spells that of the fire persuasion.
You
Ah,
pass it up.
I do have a tinderbox as well.
Yeah.
In my priest pack.
Someone pass it up.
Nadia
Just
will.
open one of the doors, Dury. Why risk
No,
throwing
I want to
it?
try something first. Just toss it up.
Nadia will
It'll be great.
carefully, like, she'll make sure it's all tied into one thing, and then she'll just like lob it up.
Roll Dex to catch.
Oh,
Allow me to catch.
Okay.
Got it.
I mean, the throws easy enough for.
Ah,
a
22.
box. Yeah, that's fine.
So I catch it and I say, okay, I'm just going to try one solo incidental thing. And then I will come back.
Why do I feel worried?
Meet me at the east gate. Great. Okay.
Well,
Oh,
it's so far. we have to go all the way around.
I guess. I mean, is a horse already staked into the ground, like the pin?
Yeah. Nadia is.
So I have to make sure the horse doesn't run away.
Yeah, although I'm worried if more of those wolves turn up.
Good point.
Also, I don't want to leave the evil sword in the wagon unattended.
Oh, we don't have to
Oh
take it
yeah,
with
we
us.
should probably take it with us.
Thoradin can wield it.
No,
Yeah.
no. Anyone else?
Yes, that is a
Nadia,
great
I think Nadia would be the best course for that. to carry that sword.
Thoradin, no. You're weird about that sword, and I don't like it.
Thoradin, we need a quick sidebar before we go in.
Oh my god. Well,
What are you two up to now?
Well, while they're doing that, Nadia, I guess your turn for the sword?
Yeah, she'll strap the sword to her back with an expression of extreme distaste. This thing gives me the willies. Elias? Was that your name?
That is the name. Yes.
Have
What
you
is
seen
your
any...
name?
Nadia.
Pleasure to meet you.
Your fair rescuer is Talari. The one in all the
Okay.
clank is Krusk.
Uh-huh.
The dodgy-looking halfling is Guile. Subtle, dodgy-looking halfling he is.
Mhm.
Thank you.
That's Thoradin, and
The big
She's gonna-
muscular dwarf.
yeah, she's gonna jerk her thumb at Thoradin. That's Thoradin, and that is Turi.
Okay. I'll try to remember your names. I apologise if I don't. I'm not great with names, I'm afraid.
Still, is that the whole pack?
Would-
Do you think? Because I'm not
Well-
having them attacking our horse if I leave them out here, and I'm not having them attack my bloody zombies either.
I presume so. I mean,
The horse is like the best thing we own.
he points to one of them and says, "Well, that was the one that looked like the alpha to me." So I think that's the whole pack.
Would you care to join us on our quest, hello here?
No, you should.
Hello,
You can look after the horse.
How do you know my brother?
I'm also not good with names.
Oh, there we go.
Elias is his name.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Where did I get hello from?
Because it's Elias
From my
token.
game.
That's the name of the token in the.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Elias, would you?
Say Larius.
Yeah. Too many names, man. Would you care to join us on our quest, Elias?
Well, I do owe you my life, so if you take me, I will lend you my sword.
And cold.
Shut up, Thoradin.
Elias, as long as you seek all that is true and just in this world, you are welcome amongst us. What god do you follow, may I ask?
Oh my god.
God.
I follow the gods of the forest, as my family has through generations.
See, a sensible man, says Nadia to Krusk. What Nadia is going to do is unhitch the horse from the cart
Mhm.
and put the reins over the front so they drag on the
Uh-huh.
ground. So it's not likely to want to run off, but if it gets
Mhm.
attacked, it can.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And
That's fine.
most beasts are probably not going to try a steel-shod warhorse. So
No, it's
Pretty
pretty
big.
scary.
Yeah. What colour is it?
Are you-
Black or is it grey or
It's brown.
brown? Okay.
It's brown.
Brown?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Are you going to walk it to the east gate?
How long
First.
would that take, roughly?
where is the
Well,
escape?
It's either side, isn't it?
Up to.
About half an hour.
I
Oh,
would
wow.
say look
Wow.
where Turi is, but she kind of fades into the background.
I mean, Turi's taking about the same amount of time.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'd
I'd like to make a hefty pace to get there before them.
It might actually
She's
be
got
worth
everything.
taking
Cities
the.
are big.
Is it worth
Yeah.
taking the horse and cart to the other side?
Yeah, we can take the cart round and then she'll
Yeah.
unhitch it.
Yeah.
But a reasonable distance. But she'll leave the horse a reasonable distance from the gate. So if a whole
Yep.
load of undead turn up, then the poor thing can leg it.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. That's
Smart.
completely reasonable to do that.
Yeah.
I'll just put the horse and cart there just to so it doesn't wander off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on the east gate. Feel free to talk before we get there, if you want.
Yeah, I need to get
Oh, you
Thoradin
want
out
those-
of
you want those
Let's have a
sidebar.
out of
discussion. I
earshot.
quickly need to pee.
All right, so yeah, you can lag behind while they're
Yeah, maybe like while everyone's arguing
Yeah,
about whatever.
go to the back of the car. Well,
Yeah, but yeah, we'll sit in the back of the car while it's moving over. So I'm not all about smiting evil and that kind of thing, but I do see a potential business venture here,
Oh my
and I
god.
think
There
you
has
do
to be
too.
loot. There has to be loot in there.
Mm-hmm.
All those dead
Mhm.
people didn't have time to take their stuff. So we have to
Exactly.
take it for ourselves.
So I'm thinking market, Smith's Alley, bank, Odyssey shop.
Yes, of course, oddity shop.
Obviously, yeah, obviously.
Obviously, yeah, that's a personal list, isn't it?
I'm guessing I don't know of any Thieves Guild presence in this town.
No, since it from what Jeff knew, he didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, there probably was beforehand, before it
Okay.
died.
Cool. Yeah. So there could be a hideout that would maybe be untouched as well.
Potentially.
Potentially. But yeah, that's my plan.
Okay.
Just thing is, you know how I am about sharing. If we have to branch
find
off,
his keepers. Find his keepers.
losers, weepers.
I mean, if you wish, Guile, you can even try your thieves' cult way into the cities, if you so wished.
Into here.
Hmm. All the cities are laid out the same way, so it's just a matter of if that way in would be covered.
Yeah, I don't know if that would benefit us this time around. I think it'd be best to go in altogether, definitely, because Guile doesn't know what to expect past the walls. There could be more undead than anticipated. But what I'm saying, in a quiet moment, maybe we should slink off.
Yeah, split up. Yeah. Split. I think that's a great shout.
Good plan.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, and keep tabs on this Elias guy. He's a stalker, you know. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
We have literally no reason not to trust him, but I like it.
He's got a stalker in his name. Be careful.
Yeah, no, he's sketchy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
So when they rejoin, I'm gonna be like, well, I guess the best course of action is to stay together in this. We don't want to be, if we venture off, so. I was gonna say this, by the way, before you guys like.
Oh yeah.
I was, because we don't want to be picked off by a wandering zombie. We don't know how strong these things really are.
That's actually what we were just talking about.
Fair enough.
I'm glad to see you two are talking tactics. I think we should. Yes.
So someone's got to.
Sorry. That's true. That's true. We should sweep methodically through the city, and then make sure that
clear long sweep around the whole circle. Yeah.
The stench of evil is strong. Upon the wind, we must rid the city of it.
On your kind, to sort of motioning to Krusk, sort of best, more suited to these kind of foes.
My kind.
Yeah, you're a paladin, aren't you?
I thought you
Can't
meant
say
something else. Yes, no, right, you are, Talari.
Talari is accidentally racist.
Krusk was a bit like, all right, my kind. Okay, so I'm gonna take off, take out my shield and my sword, and I'm gonna. Is the sun shining above us?
No, over there at Heights it's raining.
Oh, okay. I'll loft my sword up high and I'll just say, for Tyr and for justice, and go into the city, I guess.
Well,
I
the
hate
gate's
to be the
not
one
open
to bring
yet.
this up. But what killed them in the first place? And is it still around?
Well, who knows?
Because if all the gates are locked, unless it's got wings, or I don't know, did a turret and climbed the wall.
Or disease.
Famine.
Good point. I mean, these gates lock from the inside, so chances are it's to stop them getting out rather than people getting in.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
if the gate's locked from the
outside
inside,
or the inside?
Perhaps there'll be some clues inside the
maybe.
the city.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the horse another treat before we go in. An onion.
Okay.
Might be the last one you ever give it. So.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for it, man.
The no-named horse.
It's gonna get. Well, it does have a name for now. It's just the name's just terrible.
What, Elot? Yeah.
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 It's not terrible. It's great now.
It's a bad pun.
It's a great pun.
Is it a pun?
Lancelot.
I don't know if it's a pun.
No, because the owner was Lance, so this guy's
Yeah,
Elot, so
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Lancelot. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Does that count as a
I
pun?
don't know if it's a
It's not really
pun.
a pun.
Wordplay.
Yeah, wordplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, it's
It's a
fun.
silly joke.
So you come up to the wall where Turygurtha is, and
So while they were, discussing and whatever, Turi got out her 10 wooden arrows. She ripped off like a bottom layer of her cloak and ripped it into 10 strips. pierced the strip with the arrow, and then wrapped round the top of it to sort of make a cloth tipped arrow.
Right.
Okay.
And then with the tinderbox, she's going to light an arrow, and she's going to. Can I see over? Where is it? The market to the zombie that's across from me.
While you're doing that, probably the best zombie is this pink one.
Yeah. So that one.
Matt,
Hello.
I just realised I never picked a fighting style, so I'm just going to pick one now.
Wow.
Just came up on the wiki. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have one. Okay,
Good job,
I've chosen one.
Good job, Krusk.
Okay.
I wouldn't have come in that handy so far. Anyway.
Okay, so pink zombie. Yep.
And with the tinderbox, I want to. So I've done all 10 arrows, and I've got them basically laid out, ready on the wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to light one, and I would like to attempt to fire it at this particular zombie.
Okay. Fire away, I suppose.
That's a 6.
No, that missed.
She's going to try again.
So
That's
At
in.
which point we're going to be like, yeah, Turi, come on, man.
Let us in. Let's just smash the door
just
down.
hold on. This will be really cool. I just need to just hold
Well,
on.
It's not really cool if none of us see it. So can you at least let us in?
Just hold on.
While he's doing that, can I use my divine sense? I'll wait till after it's done, and then I'll.
Out of interest, we can't. I'm assuming we can't see the mechanism from outside. I'm just gonna
No.
guess that's. Yeah, I didn't think so. Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
That one is 22.
that certainly hits.
Okay. Do I get to add any fire damage to my arrow?
No, because it'll be persistent.
Okay, that is 7 damage total.
Okay.
And then she's gonna hit the lever and open the gate and say, "Look, I hit one."
So, yeah, so the zombie is on fire.
While he was firing, and I used my divine sense. Are there any of the follow? I know there's obviously undead.
Mhm.
Are there any undead which aren't skeletons or zombies in here? Oh, within 60 feet of me.
No. So
And there's no fiends or celestials.
no. So from
Okay.
generally speaking, from the history of the undead rising, generally speaking, they become a skeleton or a zombie.
Okay, that's good. I was checking there wasn't like a lich.
I mean, ghosts and stuff do exist, but that's generally separate circumstances that cause that.
Don't let's get started on liches.
Yeah.
And then liches as well. So the doors open inwards towards the city, and you see some of the burnt, charred remains of some houses. You don't see the only zombie you see around at the moment is this pink one to your right. You could certainly imagine there's more zombies inside. Only Turygurtha knows roughly where the rest are.
It would make sense to pick them off one by one rather than engage them all as a group.
I will guide you.
I guess I can lead the way if I hold my shield up in front of me.
Is Elias coming in with us?
Yeah,
I assumed he was. Yeah, he's
I mean,
doing Dark West.
he's got his sword and shield out as well, and says, "I'll join you at front, shall I, shield brother?"
I nod to him. Good to have you by my side.
I'm gonna go up to him. How tall is he?
Square up.
Over 6 foot. He's
Okay,
one of
so
my
I can't-
characters. He's one of my characters.
I
over
can't
6
reach
foot.
his shoulder. I can reach his like hip. I basically just want to touch him.
I mean, you're not.
Phrasing.
I mean, what? You're 4 foot tall. I mean, he's 6 foot. You can easily reach his upper arm.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for
Who's
his
back?
arm
or his
and
back.
just say, I wish you great luck in this fight to come. Give him a wink.
Oh my god.
And yeah,
Can you
it
please
work
do
the
this to
wing.
one of us so we know exactly
Yeah, we
what
need
it
to get
actually
to the bottom
does?
of like what's going on here.
I don't think it does anything.
It's just-
Thoradin's just, flirting with the guy. He flirts with everyone.
Flirts with everyone.
Okay. Okay.
So we can see this pink zombie and it's on fire. Is that what's happening?
Yes, it's currently I wouldn't say a blaze, but it's certainly on.
Can we advance the shield wall on him? I imagine it's almost like a very bad Roman phalanx, where we're just constantly like forward, like behind the shields.
I mean, considering you have a diamond shield or
Yeah.
like a V type shield and a circular shield.
Yeah, this is the shittiest phalanx
Pretty
go.
bad, but we're trying our best.
Let's do some formation. If
Yeah,
you
so-
can put the 2 shield users in front, and then you can put me and Thoradin like just behind each one, and then you've got like a shield and a weapon, and then the like squishy people can stay in the middle.
That sounds, I like that plan.
Yeah.
Has the zombie like taken notice of us?
I mean, it's currently preoccupied with the fact it's on fire.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Can we continue advancing on it? And then I guess I'll just stab it if it doesn't notice us by the time we get there.
Yes, certainly can. I mean, let's roll initiative, and we can.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to work out the rest of the things.
Having no dex is
15 for Talari.
17. Terry.
10.
Um.
17.
Well, I've rolled a 14. I'm just trying to find my bloody.
Krusk, what were you again?
10.
I think that's a 16.
16. So can I have Thoradin and Krusk roll again, please?
3.
Oh no, wait, hang
17.
on. Yeah, that's a 16.
That's a 17. That's a 3. Okay, don't think there's any more. Can you please roll again, Talari?
4.
Okay. That's certainly that. Okay. So, Guile, you have your first opportunity to. Oh wait.
Oh,
You're
18. 18. Sorry, I thought you were asking me.
So can you roll again, please, Guile?
18. Bollocks.
17. That's raw, isn't it? The second
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah.
Raw 17. Okay. So, actually, that turned out to be different. So it's the pink zombie's turn, actually. So, to
Damn.
be fair,
The
it's.
pink zombie that's on fire has got the best initiative. Are you
I mean,
shitting me?
I pre-rolled all this, so.
Oh right. Still.
Yeah, is he aggroed? What's he up to?
I mean, I
it's
did shoot
terrible.
him with a fiery arrow, so.
Yeah, but
I mean, it doesn't know where
we
it came
didn't.
from, so it's currently just grunting,
Came from the
going
rain and dark.
like a drunk person in slow motion. Just so it's currently more focused on that. So you guys are very easily able to
Yeah. Actually, that's a
catch
point.
up to it.
What is distance on this like?
Oh god. What are you trying to do? Is the question, and I'll.
Well, it's just, I mean, obviously, generally, because obviously we're going to be advanced,
Scale.
like moving and stuff.
I would love a scale as well.
Scale. Times 3.
3. Cool.
Damn.
Makes sense.
It's a big city. I mean,
Makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, it did take you like a half an hour walk time,
Yeah.
about 10 minutes to get round. So yep. So yeah, times 3. That's plenty. Okay. So Guile, you are able to react to this zombie.
I'm going to. It seems like everyone else has a handle on it, so I'm going to have a look around the market.
I think no
You
time
can't break
wasted.
formation, Gar. We've got the phalanx.
I'm sneaking around.
That's fine. So what you can see is that you can see the orange zombie this side of the houses, as well
Yes.
as
Okay. Yeah.
as well as the orange skeleton that side as well. I mean, you can see faintly there's a gaggle of like undead towards the center, but you can't
Mhm.
quite know how many or their numbers
Yeah.
or anything.
Uh huh. And the market itself
Burnt down.
completely burnt out.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Right, we'll have to try a pincer attack. I'll throw a knife at the zombie.
Okay, roll to hit.
I assume it's above 20.
Yeah, that's fine.
23.
Did you say that the fire doesn't seem to be hurting it that much? Is that something that we can see clearly?
I mean, it's currently focused on the fact it's on fire. That's distracting it.
Is the
That's
fire... Sorry.
6 damage.
Is the fire hurt? Or does the book say anything about how it reacts to fire? Like when I read it before.
I mean, nothing. It doesn't state. The only thing about fire it says is that to do at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say it's difficult because it can't really feel pain. So it's just generally more inquisitive about the fire than that kind of situation.
Yeah.
But okay.
Fine.
So
Did I use my whole movement, by the way? I probably moved from...
yeah, I mean, from moving around.
Yes, I did, Dory.
From a move to there is movement, I would say. So another zombie does something else. Turygurtha.
Is my ring still doing +9 or +10?
+8 now.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so 58.
So hard done by.
Oh, I know.
58 feet of movement.
Oh, jeez.
And range.
Yeah.
And range. If I get to here,
Mm-hmm.
can I get to here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up my arrow set with the cloth on them and sort of run over to here. Can I see these two from here, or are these buildings too high?
Not really. I mean, you've got this is like almost like another like tower that it's like got parapets on it, so it's kind of blocking your view.
Okay. Can I? How far is that? Sorry.
I mean, you can certainly move more, but you won't be able to do any. It's certainly too far with normal. You have to do it with disadvantage if you wanna.
Yeah, I'll fucking try it. I'm gonna shoot an arrow. Now that I've already caught him on fire, I'm not gonna worry about lighting the other one.
Okay.
That's possibly gonna not be good.
Right, sec.
Ah, that's annoying because that one was 17. It's with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
So that is 11.
It still hits.
Ah, yes.
Zombies don't have a lot of AC.
Oh, yes, and that is that's 11 again for the damage.
Okay. So it goes. And it falls to the ground.
Nailed it. Literally to the ground.
Yep. And it's still on fire, but it stops moving entirely.
At least it's on fire as well, so that kind of deals with that issue.
You're welcome.
I'll give it that on it. So yep. So well done. It's now Nadia, your turn.
It's what? So it's on the floor and kind of on fire. How on fire is it? Sorry.
Is
it too on fire for me to go and chop its fucking head off?
No, but I mean, you could certainly assume that it's not going to come back up now that it's on fire on the floor.
Not taking any chances.
Okay, that's fine.
Especially after our conversation earlier as well about,
The undead creep Nadia the fuck out. She is not taking any chances. She's cutting the poor thing's head off.
That's fair, but so you're able to do that, and it offers no resistance, so off comes its head. With that, it goes to Talari's turn.
Do we know where any more are? So I'm saying it to the group, by the way.
Sorry, say again.
Do we know where any more? Dum's not here, is he?
I won't be able to hear you.
Because I suppose all I can really do then is just move ahead, move up.
I mean,
Could you
it's
message
easy.
me?
Dom will say, there's two over there towards the center.
Yeah. Thing is, like, just because how far away I am, I'm gonna have to dash regardless. Anyway, just to get up.
I mean, we're going to be basically going in and out of combat, but maintaining your
Turn
turn order, so you can move slightly more when there's no immediate threat.
Okay. So I suppose then the question. Okay. Well, I'll say it this way then. Am I able to kind of walk to a point where I can see these guys and attack them, or is it just
Yes.
a walk? Okay. I'll do that then, and I'll just cast Firebolt at the zombie.
Okay.
Range spell attack. So what's it? What's my thing?
Six. Question is that set of the things on fire.
That's 11 to hit.
Okay.
What is it? A D10, I think. I believe. D10. D10.
Okay. So that hits, but it does not catch on fire.
That's a D100. That's way too much damage. Alright, that one. That is 5
My God,
damage.
Talari, how did you do so much?
I know, yeah. 5 damage.
That's right. That's fine. So it is now Thoradin's turn.
Okay. So I'm just basically pillaging everywhere. Well, that I can see. That's not on fire. Smith's Alley. Am I on the right side? Or do I have to go more towards the actual SM?
I mean, you'll have to go.
That's on the inner
Right.
ring, isn't it? That's the inner. We're on the wrong side of it, as far as I remember.
Good.
So I think this is residential.
You'll have
isn't
to
it?
go.
So
you have to
around,
go
yeah.
that way.
Oh, okay. No,
So you
that's,
have to go away from,
Back.
or you have to go up and that way.
I'll go up and round.
So you get
I don't
to
know if I
basically
can
where
make that
Guile
one.
were.
25. Yeah, okay.
You can essentially get to where they are
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
and see
Yeah,
them.
it's just houses on the way. Okay, yeah, I'll go there. That'll be it.
Is that it for your movement, or are you going to try and do anything else?
Unless I can pick up any loot on the way. I mean, how devastated is this town?
I mean, it's burnt. Got burnt buildings and places. I mean, there's not really places where, like, if you imagine, like, if there were like perishable items, they would have rotted and gone away by now. That the like parts of like nature would have has like begun to overtake parts of the city. So like grass is like cracked through like pavements and things like that. So you can certainly try to investigate around the area, but there's no guarantee that you'll find anything.
Yeah, I'll wait for a shop.
I mean, you're in the market area, and there's pretty much all the
all
market
gone.
stores have burnt. They're all just like ash.
They're all like
Away.
outside.
Yeah, they were.
They're all like outside
Yeah.
markets, yeah.
Yeah. So Krusk, it's your turn.
Okay. So this pink one is burning away, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Uh,
And Nadia took its head off.
nice. What's
Yep.
this?
Better to be sure.
What's this one here doing?
This one, that's looking towards you guys now.
So it's
And
about 30 feet away, according to this like triple distance thing.
about that, yeah.
So
You better get there and take a swing.
But you can probably see that skeleton as well, from where you are.
this one here.
Yes.
Is this on like our side? I can't tell which side like the ring it's in. Is this like a wall going around here?
It's like. So sorry, you do that again?
So is this black circle here like a wall, like an
Yes,
inner wall?
it's the inner city wall.
So is
so
this
that-
on the?
So it's where the skeleton is the gate to get into that
Ah, I
section.
see. Okay.
And that's obviously open.
Yeah, I'll just run up and take a swing. I guess. I think these things are pretty weak. So.
Okay. So take a swing.
Okay. Just for fun, I'll put Divine Smite on it because I want to know how OP it is against undead.
Might as well.
Oh my god, I got that 20. Like, do you want me to roll? I'll roll anyway, actually, because it'll be funny to see all the damage.
Do you crit the Divine Smite as well? I suppose you do, don't you?
I think you do, yeah.
Because yeah, it's all damage die, isn't it? So.
Mhm.
Yeah, makes
Okay,
sense.
so what does Divine Smite do to undead? Just a question.
So it does.
Extra damage.
So it does 2d8, and then because
Uh-huh.
it's an undead, it does an extra d8.
Okay. Okay.
So
go for it.
it's 3d8 plus my longsword, which is 1d8. So it's 4d8 basically.
Well, 8d8, isn't it? Because you critted.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna roll on here. That's too much to roll.
Jesus Christ, that's like a sneak attack.
Paladins are really good against undead. One of the
So-
guys in Curse of Strahd is playing a paladin.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then +6 is +4 my longsword, and then +2, right?
You only add your
Wait.
strength modifier once.
Where'd you get +2 for +6 from?
Because I've got +4 strength, but then there's no
Yes.
proficiency.
No, you don't
Yes.
add. Not you,
8d8.
you don't add your proficiency to your damage.
Oh, sorry. It's been a
Oh,
while. Okay, so just -2 off that. So 38 damage on the skeleton.
Yeah, that's more
That's
than
level
enough
2. What the
on
fuck?
the skeleton.
And
How
again,
the hell?
I'm just gonna
He
I
critted,
just want
that's
to
why.
vaporize it in like a shining light of Tears Grace as I touch you with my sword.
Steroids.
Tell me about it.
I mean, yeah, that's way overpowered kill for that poor skeleton.
I can swing my sword and like flourish it through the air. Rest now.
No one's going to be arguing with Krusk now.
No, exactly.
No.
Just give him the sword.
Yeah. And so it is Elias's turn. He joins you at the shoulder and goes to swing at the the zombie next to you to sort of stop it from like biting at you. Unfortunately, you can probably assume he's still shaken from his wounds and he misses.
Can I turn to sort of Nadia and Thoradin and go, have you either of you got any blunt weapons?
Look at me. Well, look at this.
That-
The
that-
Warhammer. The mighty Warhammer.
Oh, okay. I was saying, I thought you talked about your own body. I was
No,
like, okay.
yeah. Bludgeon them with my head.
Well, I said against those skeletons, that Warhammer will be your best friend.
Yep. Smash them skulls.
So yeah. So back round to Guile at the top.
Excellent. I would like to have a gander down this street.
Taking a gander.
Yeah.
You see a few charred remains of people.
Looking more at the buildings, is it all just like burnt out husks, similar to the market?
Closer to the inner city, there's not as many. It's mainly the outside wall and stuff that were like properly hit.
Okay. So are any of these houses intact?
2 of them are.
Okay. I'd like to mark those, if we can.
Okay, you put like a skeleton.
Oh no, I just meant on the map.
Yeah, but because you'll have to know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll
Put a skull on the door.
like a skull or like some kind of thing on the thing. There you go.
Excellent.
Mars.
What is Guile doing during this, the undeading?
I threw a knife. What have you done?
You did.
I killed a zombie.
Nah. So the zombie in front of those two was that one killed by Krusk?
No, there was a skeleton that you killed.
The skeleton that he killed.
Vaporized skeleton.
Oh, I thought you hit the
It's
zombie.
orange.
Okay.
Orange zombie.
Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, it's just so the skeleton's just there for clarity.
That's what you killed.
So 15, 30, 45. Just double check the. So yeah, but at this range, I wouldn't even be able to hit the zombie reliably with a knife either. So I'm gonna go and start messing with this door.
Okay, can you please roll sleight of hand?
Absolutely. It's a ridiculous number. 25.
Okay, yeah. So
Wow.
the door does open.
So it was locked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Most of these doors have like automatic locking doors.
Okay. And would I be able to investigate it this turn or next turn?
It'll be next.
Yeah,
next
because
turn.
I assumed that picking the lock would be action.
Yeah. So it's Turi's turn again.
Okay, I would like to spend a key point to dash
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus. Can I get down to here?
You can.
Right. I would like to get down to there and skid down to my knees near the end and
On the
fire
wall.
an arrow.
On the wall still.
Yeah, I'm hoping to stay on the wall.
Very
Okay.
stylish.
Thought
And,
the wall was crenellated.
Oh god, yeah. Is it correlated or is it flat on one? I thought it was
It's got
correlated
a-
one
it's got
side.
a way of the guards can patrol. I'm checking the piss.
I thought it was like one
Wait.
side was, you know.
What the fuck does
cranulated.
cranulated mean?
Like the wall
Means
up
like
and the little
up, down.
archery.
Oh,
Slots.
I see.
But I thought it was
Well,
that
is
just
it?
like one side, and then the other side was just flat.
Yes.
I assume there's
Okay,
like a
cool.
walkway like on this
Yeah.
side of the wall.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, okay, so she's going in for the knee slide, bending back, and firing one of her wooden arrows
To that green zombie.
to that green zombie.
Okay.
Oh, 11 again.
That's a hit. It's
These are
on
really
fire
shit
or
rolls,
not?
but they're just high enough.
It's on fire arrow or not?
I don't think I have enough time to set on fire,
Okay.
so I won't bother. And that is one key point spent for a good cause. And that is 6 plus. So that's 10 damage.
10. Okay. That one. Cool. So it's Nadia's turn.
Yes. Okay. Nadia is gonna come up here to where these guys are. Is that zombie still zombieing?
It is.
This one. In which case, she is gonna take a good swing at that because obviously, in fact, she'll probably come up this side because Elias seems to be having some trouble.
You have advantage on the attack
Oh, do
because
I?
you're
Well,
technically flanking.
okay, yeah, I'll flank it. Right. To hit. 16, 17, 18,
That's
23.
perfect.
I think he hit it.
23. If I can hit with an 11, you can definitely hit with a 23.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I do a D8 plus my strength with.
Yes.
Oh, hey, max damage.
Nice.
13.
Nice. Perfect. So it's orange zombie. Nice.
She is, yeah, the orange zombie that is trying to take a bite out of.
13. Sorry.
Yes, 13 damage slashing.
Cool.
From my battle axe. She is trying to behead the thing.
Yep. It's a hefty chunk out of its neck you take. Talari, it's your turn.
I don't really have a clear line of sight, do I really?
Yeah, you can. If you want to take a shot, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
will-
Nadia's probably more like here at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I will. Yeah, I'll fire another
Run
firebolt.
for me.
I'm not gonna. No, we're not in that much straits that we need to spend slots. Right. Right. Roll to hit. 18 plus. So yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
1d10. Oh, 10. Nice. 10
Yeah.
fire damage.
Oh, that's so close. Okay. So here's that zombie's turn. It kind of staggers back a bit after the firebolt and just runs, like just arms by its side, running straight at Krusk.
Ready to run.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And what's your AC?
I'll be very shocked if it hits me. I have 19 AC.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not it.
Just gonna brace it and say you cannot break the strong arm of Tyr.
Game Shark.
Okay, so it's Thoradin, your turn.
How much damage does a hand axe do? D4, D6.
D4.
Hand
6, I think, for hand axe.
Hand axe is d6, yeah.
Alright,
Hand axe D6?
so he's gonna whip
Yeah,
out his
most
hand
100.
axe. Whip out his hand axe and go to throw it straight at that zombie over there.
Nice.
Okay. So you have Just double checking distance.
2060.
Oh.
So that should be enough, actually, without No, it's 20 without, isn't it?
Yeah, 20 without.
60
Between
with.
20 and 60, it's disadvantage. Anything over 60 can't.
I mean, I can move closer. But
Yeah,
that's-
so you can move close enough to not have to have disadvantage.
Sweet. Okay, so go through it. Alright, that's... How much sticks do I have? That's 15.
Yeah,
Enough. And then...
yeah, it's plenty. I mean, a hit will kill it,
Sweet.
but it's got to do.
I'll aim for the head.
Yeah, it fully plants in the head and just falls flat on its back.
Nice.
Nice.
Don't forget to set it on fire.
And decapitate it.
That
Well, I can't really decapitate it this turn.
I mean, Krusk, it is your turn now.
Are we still in combat?
Yes, so it's the way it works is that we'll still go down in turn order, but we'll fast forward to wherever you want to move to.
Okay.
Just so that instead of having to re-roll multiple times.
So it looks like I can reach this one in here.
I mean, if you want to do that and not maintain tradition, set on fire and beheading, I mean,
Feels like a waste to use a whole turn to behead this one.
sure, but it's
Can I like step on its head as I go by?
Yeah, I was going to say I was going to plant the hand axe a bit more and take it off.
How hard did you hit it? Oh, I wouldn't know in character this, but
I mean, it's a solid thunk.
let's hope it doesn't get back up. I'm just gonna go inside, I guess. I'll save my Divine Smite. I just wanted to show how OP it is against Undead. Actually, do we reckon there's anything stronger in this
We
town?
don't-
'Cause otherwise
we don't know, do we?
Probably. These guys are pushovers.
There's got to be something controlling them. But then again, like, would Krusk think that? You know,
Krusk might just
always
want to
prepared
smite.
for a boss.
Krusk is very much like see what you know face value, isn't he? So
Yeah, but we've got a whole town of Undead, and I've got one Divine Smite there.
mm,
I'll save it for now. It's like a guaranteed one shot on one of the weaker ones, so I might use it on like the last one. I'll just swing normally for the skeleton in front of me. What I'll do though is, as I'm advancing, like I'll be rattling like my longsword against like my shield, like to try and.
Okay, so
yeah.
that does make the others look towards you.
I'm sort of raw. Come and face the mice of Tyr.
I face palm.
I can take the hits. I've got 19 AC. Smack the wall with my shield. I got 18 to hit.
That hits the skeleton.
And so just a normal hit on this one. 10.
Okay, it takes the hit. It's now Elias's turn. He'll again rush up, trying to join you. He misses again, but from what you could see though, Krusk,
Mhm.
is that you were certain that he would have hit though, but for some reason he didn't.
Oh.
That's interesting. So when you say like did it look like his hand almost like went away like weirdly and like didn't hit it, or?
Yeah, I mean even he looks confused about why he didn't hit.
What, is it like a magnet repelling or something? That kind of force, like a bounce.
I don't know. It's
Only
only
direct.
Krusk would have really
Yeah.
noticed it. It's
Yeah.
it's literally like a oh yeah, he's gonna like kill it, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's like clangs on the ground next to it instead.
I really want to say something, but I'm not there, so I'm not going
Yeah.
to say it.
That's interesting. Has anyone seen Turi? Is she doing evil things?
So it's back up to Guile, who's being a dodgy shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to make you describe the entire house for me, so I'm just going to pick the lock of the next door house as well.
You're just gonna pick that lock as well.
For ease of access next time.
That's fine. So can you please roll sleight of hand?
Absolutely. Don't know why I put my dice away.
I'll wait for my turn to question.
Ooh, that's a 10.
It still works.
Mm.
I mean, these aren't sophisticated doors.
Yeah.
Plus, lock's probably rusty and everything by now, anyway.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Nature's taken its course. Turygurtha, it's your turn. The zombie has started to walk away from you, and difficult to say if you would hit it or not from here.
I need a moment. No, I don't. I'm going to run to here and try to shoot it through this gap.
I mean, you'll have disadvantage, but
I'll take it. For the rolls, I really wish I was there because he said something earlier and I was not okay with it. Okay, that one. That one is a 3, which
Always
makes
climb
7.
Between us.
a 7.
First over the rooftops and join us.
7.
7.
So that
That's
misses.
That's a miss, yeah.
So
Okay.
as the arrow misses, she puts her. I mean, have I used all my movement by just going down to there?
I mean, it's a pretty big wall.
I mean, you can say yes. That's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay,
pretty
so
certain you'll-
she just puts her bow back on her, takes out her special dagger and one of her throwing daggers, and is ready for the next round.
Okay. Where are we up to next? Nadia, you're next.
Special dagger, eh? Nadia is going to take the time to decapitate that zombie.
Okay. At least someone's sensible.
Exactly.
Alright,
The undead give her the serious willies. I'm assuming that the skeleton that Krusk
away.
smited is in so many pieces.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Dust. It's powder.
Yeah, she's not bothered about that, but she will absolutely decapitate this zombie because fuck that!
That's fine. Yep, so you very resoundingly do that to that zombie. Talari, your turn.
Right, we'll move however far I can move. I'll assume sort of near Nadia.
You can move slightly closer if you
Well,
wish.
yeah, alright.
You can currently see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 undead,
Yeah.
3 skeletons and a
And those
zombie.
those three are approaching, I take it.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna, yeah. Can I use Scorching Ray on the 3 at the back?
What's the range? It's 150 feet.
120 feet. Is that too far?
That should be fine.
120 feet where it starts off from.
Yeah, from me.
Yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty, that is.
So I guess I have to roll for each thing.
Yeah, each ray you have to roll.
It was a +6 I think I've got, so.
Who is it? It's
19
No.
plus, that's fine. 13 plus, that's fine. Nat 20 on one of them.
Hey.
okay.
Hey.
So I'll do 2d6 and then do a 4d6 after. So that's 7 on one. We'll go top down. So top one.
Almost
The
smash
most skeleton is 7.
The middle guy is 9.
The Mo zombie is
And the
9.
next one's getting 4d6. Is 17.
What's that green skeleton? 17. So yep. So, both skeletons die.
Nice.
Nice.
Um,
I'll have a smoke on my face. No one's going to see it, but it's there.
that's fair. And then it's now down to Thoradin.
Okay. Can I see that blue skeleton? From where I am?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Guile. I'm gonna go for this group down here. Pick up my hand axe on the way.
Okay.
Is this map to scale? I think we already said this.
It's ×3, but if you want to move, you can get a bit more movement than.
Yeah, I'll dash there, but yeah, I won't be able to attack.
I mean, yeah, you can certainly hand axe again if you want, from where Talari is.
Yeah, I might try that.
So you want to
I
hand
worked
axe
well
the red
last time.
skeleton.
Yeah, so, yeah. Okay,
We'll
that's-
finish this round of combat and then we'll finish for the night, shall we?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's 13 to hit.
13. Yeah, that's a hit.
And that's 4 damage.
That's enough to kill it.
Sweet.
Krusk, it's your turn. So you've only got the mauve zombie left in the courtyard now.
I was going to say something, but I can save it for next time. I was going to talk to this guy next to me.
And you certainly can. There's nothing stopping you.
Okay, I'll be quick then. So I'll just say to him, what happened, comrade? I thought you were going to strike it down.
Me too. It felt like some bizarre twist of fate.
Hmm. Kind of want to investigate that a bit more, but a twist of fate, you say? Most curious choice of words. And then I'm just going to turn and strike down the skeleton here, the purpley
Zombie.
Sorry, zombie. Yeah.
The mauve zombie.
Yep. I assume it's like 16 or something.
That's a hit.
Cool. 11.
Ooh, so close.
Ah, so close.
Elias eventually does actually join you and hit this one this time,
Interesting.
and the zombie begins to get back up. And at that moment, we shall end for the night.
Interesting.
Na, 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 na.
Nice.
And
Right, 3, 2,